Hi guys, how are you all? Hope you all are doing well. So I know I've been gone for a while and I'm so sorry. I just lost motivation. I don't know if that happens to you all. And then it took me so long to get back. But anyhow, I'm back now. And let's go to Costco because it's this giant warehouse in the US, and to me it's American exceptionalism where there's so much space and there's abundance in terms of what you can buy. And here, why I like it, this is where my Indian part probably comes in, where I get a good deal, I think. So it's the best of both worlds. And so come with me and let's see what it's like. So there is a membership fee that you have to pay, and you kind of get the money back because you also get cash rewards. So I love it. What else do I want to tell you about it? It usually works best for bigger, larger families. So for the longest time, my husband was like, we're just two people. You don't need Costco. So the minute I had kids, my first child, I was like, I need to buy diapers in bulk now. So we need Costco membership. And we haven't looked back since. But now my kids are going to leave. My second one's also going to go to college. And I'm like, I think I'll still keep my Costco membership because there are things that you can buy and keep in your pantry. And I just like the experience. It's my happy place. So let's go. So guys, as I drive into the Costco area, I just kind of try to look and see how long the lines are at the Costco gas station. And if it's not that long, then I will fill in gas right as I enter. If not, on the way back when I'm done with all the shopping. So it tends to be a lot cheaper. Per my calculations, you save at least 25 cents a gallon. Let's see how much it is today. Oh, it's like almost $6. The reason being, someone in Europe is starting to start a war. Unfortunately, this is why I'm not a big fan of authoritarians, no matter where they are. So anyhow, and now we'll go into Costco. By the way, this jacket that I'm wearing is from Costco. So I do buy clothes also. I'll do a section in the end where you can see, all the little things I buy, but this is mainly the staples. So I got, you saw those giant carts because, things are pretty big sized here. So of course Costco is this giant warehouse where you get all kinds of items in bulk. Here's a palm tree that you can pick up. So these plants are generally at the entrance, and I did actually buy for my daughter a fig tree that she wanted, fiddly fig, to decorate her room with. So I did buy that, and it's going strong. It's looking pretty good, looking quite classy and bougie and all. So some nice indoor plants for about $30, and it's also got this nice container which looks pretty artsy actually and kind of urban chic looking. So then, by the entrance you'll have a few of these impulse items, but actually these are also necessities now. So masks and things like that, but I'm not gonna get carried away here. And then right next to this is also a whole lot of supplements, and then there's ashwagandha here, which is of course an Indian, is it an herb? I'm not sure, but very popular there. And then there's turmeric, which of course we use in our cooking all the time. So I believe this is the rage. So we don't need that because all our curries, the base of our curries, there's turmeric in that. So anyhow, so let's get going. I don't need any of that. This is what I need. So I use rice, of course. So for about $14, here's a nice big bag of brown rice, which I will pick up. And then there's basmati rice right there. And back to the brown rice. This is California grown, so it's local as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to pick that up. In fact, even for my idlis, I use that. And here's some jasmine rice, but I don't use a lot of jasmine rice at home, so it's not economical for me to have so much at home. So I'll just get a small bag from elsewhere. Once I even picked up a Sona Masuri rice from here, which is an Indian rice, and I liked it a lot actually. It's very nice and fresh. Now in terms of other grains and seeds, this quinoa, I believe is becoming quite popular in India also now. But this doesn't really suit me, but I used to get bags of quinoa earlier from here. And then there's hemp hearts, a nice big bag. And Not terribly expensive, about $13 for such a huge bag. But I'm not having this either. When my daughter was here, she got me to eat all these bougie foods, but now I don't. Same for chia seeds. Here's some chia seeds, but I have some at home. So I should get back actually. It's got a lot of fiber. It's really nice to have this. I need to get back to it. This reminded me. I like that packaging there as well. So this is the honey section, and lately I've been hooked onto Manuka honey and I just love it. I think it helps with my allergies. I think I have less headaches because I started taking it. So I put it into my tea in the mornings, about half a teaspoon, and I'm set. And this one has a UMF of 10. Now just keep in mind that the minimum has to be 10 for it to have some beneficial effects. I always buy these oats when my parents come to visit, and this is Red Mill is a really good brand, but this is steel cut oats, so when they come I'll ask them which one they like. I love getting my cooking oils from here. So coconut oil, I fry my fish in this oil. I use also for dosas and things like that. So this is really good. It's unrefined coconut oil. There was ghee also sitting next to it earlier. And then I buy this olive oil as well, because this one is the best olive oil, and it's 100% Italian olive. So this is really good, for a little bit more sauteing and frying. There's another olive oil that I get, and there's avocado oil. Somehow I didn't really take to avocado oil as much, but if that's your thing, you could get like a nice big bottle from here as well. Now going back to the olive oil, just for dressing and things, for drizzling over some caprese salad or something, I would use this California olive oil. So local again and really high quality. And the other thing after oils is spices. I love to get that from here as well. I bought my paprika here. I bought my crushed pepper from here, because these you can just keep it in your shelf and keep using them. I also have the cinnamon used for baking. I have this vanilla again for baking, so you just keep it in your cabinet and you can use it. So this is turmeric there. There's some chopped onion, is good in a salsa. Then there's onion powder if you want to use for marination. I get my garlic powder from here, although this one is more fine. The one I got earlier was more granular. And then pepper. So this pepper used to make me feel so nostalgic, because they used to sell this Toiletries pepper, which is from Kerala in southern India, but now this one is from Vietnam. Sadly, it's been replaced by the Vietnamese pepper. And then there's Himalayan salt. So I do get that. Oh, and this is the whole peppercorn. This I use for the pepper mill. I love the quantity, and I know the quality will also be good, because Costco ensures a good baseline quality on all their items. Now for yogurt, we use a lot of yogurt in Indian cooking with marinations and things like that, but that's not the brand I buy. This is the one I like to get because it's all organic, and I'm not sure if it's grass fed. I guess not, but it's Greek yogurt. And then I found this one, which is grass fed, and the expiry is quite out. I could get it. There are two of them in this, but I'm not sure. I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to go back to getting my the other one, which was the Greek yogurt. And then I also get this brownie mix, because if my son's friends come over, or he has to take something to school for a snack, or for their group projects, then I have this handy. It's easy to prepare, and there are 6 bags in there, so it won't run out that fast. I also love to get nuts from here. You saw Brazil nuts just flash by, and then these sliced almonds are great. You toast them and throw them in salads or any kind of desserts you're making. And lots of almonds are so good for you. Use pecans. I don't buy pecans. I don't use it as much. So I don't need that. Then there are macadamia nuts. I love that it's all in a bag, and you can always just take what you need, what you think you will use up in the next couple months, and the rest you can just freeze it and then use it when you need to. I love getting this pistachio. It's such a good snack, and also I've started making a pesto. So I use these nuts, and then I'll use pine nuts also, which are very expensive, but I buy the pine nuts also from here usually. And I loved getting this time, because it is whole cashews, unsalted, unroasted. So use a lot of that in Indian cooking to make the sauces creamy, like raw cashews. Excellent stuff. And before we go to the meats and produce section, I'll pick up this shampoo
come body wash, keep it simple for my son. And it's got clean ingredients from what I can tell. So I'll get that. And then for us, I'll also get this Aveeno creams. It's got 2 bottles for some $14. And these are giant, big sized ones. So this is a keeper as well. Heading over to the protein section, guys, I've started getting duck from here. It's a frozen duck, and it's quite good. Sometimes I make a roast duck, and I also like to make the Kerala backwater style duck curry. This I'm just trying for the first time. Orange Ruffy. I know, used to try it long ago. It's a nice, mild, sweet tasting fish. So I think I'll pick up a pack here. And then some shrimp. These are the small shrimp, if you just saute it with a little bit of butter and some herbs and then have it on white rice, it's quite nice. So not a staple, but I'm getting tempted to get it this time. But this one is something I get every time. Actually, not this one. This is a different one. Again, I think I'll make a nice Kerala style shrimp with this. This is tail off. Here is the one that I always get, and this is has the tail on but is peeled and deveined and is raw. Of course, it's not cooked as some are over here. So this is fantastic. This is hands down the best. There's so many varieties of cheeses. You'll be amazed. There's all kinds of cheese here. So if you're a cheese lover, this is the place to come. So this goat cheese is nice, but it's 2-pack. It's so much. It's too much for me to have. They even have paneer here, but I don't buy the paneer here because it's kind of okay. I prefer to get it from the Indian store, so I'll buy the Indian brands like Haldiram or Vadilal. I think those are just taste better. So this whole section is cheese. So any kind that your heart desires, you'll find that here. The one cheese that I do buy every now and then, especially in the summer, to have sparingly is this one, the mozzarella that comes from Naples. It's flown in weekly, I believe, and this has that amazing taste of buffalo milk, the way it should be. So I'm reminded of my travel there, and I had the best mozzarella ever, and no other mozzarella compares to this. And you can see it even has that denomination stamp on it. The best. Oh, and I have to show you now, this naan is really good. It's made in Canada. Fantastic. I think it's fermented in buttermilk, and that makes all the difference. Oh my gosh, I love this butter. It's pure Irish butter. It reminds me of Amul butter. Just some spread on some toast. Lots and lots of it spread on toast. It's fantastic. Even the packaging, oh my god, I just want to eat it. And I just freeze what I don't need, and I take one block at a time. But there's also this other butter here, same company, but this is the unsalted version. So you can make ghee from that at home. You can watch my video shorts to see how to do that. What else? It's a 4-pack. And it's about $12. They're both the same price. Now for some dishwashing liquid, I always pick up this. It's a no-brainer. If you're here, you just buy it. Then some laundry detergent, just basic good stuff. It's free, clear, lots of it, so you won't run out. That's the best part. Bounty paper towels, price is good. Toilet paper, I'll pick up from here because, again, giant size. My main objective is I don't want to run out of these things, and they don't go bad, so why not? Let's now walk over to the produce section. So I do get some avocados sometimes when I'm in the mood. So there are about 5 of them here in a pack, and it's about $7 something. So it's about $1 plus, and these are pretty good big avocados. So what I do is that I will stick them in the fridge as soon as I'm home, and then when I'm ready to have them the night before, I'll take it out. So in a day or two, they're kind of ready to be consumed. So they also have some organic avocados here, but I usually just get the regular ones, and the price has already gone up. It used to be 7, now it's 8 something, and the organic ones are $10. Okay, now we are here at the lemon and lime section, and I always have to have a bag of these. So I get sometimes from my friend, I'll get a bunch of lemons from a garden, but I still need these at times when it's not in season. So, and a lot of our cooking has marinated meats and fish and so on. So for that we need lemon or lime, better still, and garlic, ginger. So all of that I pick up from here, and these are both organic. And it's I keep them in the fridge, and I take them out, one bulb at a time for a week or so. So all the onion will come from here only if it's good quality. Sometimes it's not as awesome, and I prefer to have red onions for my base of every curry. I'll pick it up if it's good quality, so it needs to be firm. Only then. And then we also have a lot of fruits that are seasonal, that are exceptional here. So when I took this video, the pomegranates were in season. And in the summer, I love to get cherries, big boxes of cherries. And here we have some sweet potatoes. If you watch my video on Ayurvedic soup, so if I'm in the mood, I'm being really good, I'll get the sweet potatoes from here and make my soup every week. Tomatoes are also good. When my daughter visits, she likes cherry tomatoes, but if not, for my curries, I like to get the bigger tomatoes, and especially when they're not in season in the fall, winter, spring months, and not cheap elsewhere, I'll buy a box from here for sure. And I'll always pick up cucumbers if they are firm, especially along the tips, because they say that it's an underrated superfood, so I'm trying to incorporate more cucumber into my diet. Speaking of superfoods, blueberries and organic, so why not? So guys, I think that's pretty much it in terms of the staples and what I get to fill in my pantry. But there's always stuff that I will pick up here and there. So let's take a look at that as well. A trip to India always calls for some good American candy, so I'll get a huge bag from here. Also, it works really well for Halloween. Flonase for allergies during spring season. The price is great. It's cheap even without a sale, and right now $11 cheaper. Whew, what a deal. So only when my daughter visits do we indulge in this big box of tuna poke, and it's Hawaiian style tuna tartare. So it's raw, but OMG, it is so delicious. I like to pick up warm clothes from here. I'll pick up these nice long sleeve shirts for my son, flannel shirts, and it doesn't have to be really great quality, so I'm fine with that, and I think it's decent. It'll last you a while, so I don't mind it at all. The other thing I like is their night clothes. There's a brand called Carol Hoshman, and they always seem to have it, so I have this lovely robe that I wear every day that's from there, and some other night suits as well. Costco also carries some good underwear made by them, and also some other good brands like Fellini and Wocal, or however you say that. So, for everyday wear, I always go and get a box. Why not? Acai bowls for the bougie people in my household, and it really makes for a good breakfast on a warm day, perhaps. Gluten-free crackers, Crunch Master. I had it on a flight once and loved it. Some biscotti here. This used to be an indulgence. It used to be a lot cheaper, and I think it was a little bit better, but with a nice cup of cappuccino, it's kind of nice. I believe this brand of bars are quite nice for an emergency hangry type of situation. They work out well. They have clean ingredients. So guys, that's pretty much it. I've spent all my money, and so now I need to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you're a Costco lover and if you think that I'm missing out on some great products, do let me know. And if you like the video, please give a like, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.